back to the workshop and the channel. Today's little episode is going to be another walking cane. I was asked by a friend of mine to see if I could do something a bit different with a walking cane. Basically you can't really, but I've had a go. I'll take you through the processes of how I've done it, and it does hold a little secret which I will show you at the end of the video, and hopefully you'll enjoy. So I'll see you later. Right, this end here will have a fitting in it, and the knob will screw onto that, but the other end down there, back in camera work, Kev, down here is going to have a tenon. I'm going to put a tenon on there so it can join into the other end of the cane. So I'll do that quickly now. That will do. It's been sanded down to 400 grit, so I'm just going to give it a quick wipe off with some cellulose sanding sealer. And then we'll be ready to fit that end in. And glue it in. And see what happens. Right, I've mixed up a bit of epoxy. I'll now coat the fitting that I'm going to use and get it squoze in. Hopefully get it squoze in anyway. This is another point at which it could all go wrong, because it could split the cane, but we shall see. I shall use the tailstock as a clamp. And hopefully that will just push in there. Without going crack. Beautiful. Superb. And that's it. And there we have the fitting with a ferrule, or whatever you want to call it. And that will be ready when the cap's made. Right, I'm going to make a start on the knob, and I've got a bit of Leylander, I think it is. We'll soon find out, and we'll start chopping it about. That's 700 for a start. Right, that's the screw cap for the main thing stuck in. I'm not narrating this very well, am I? But you can pretty much see what's going on anyway. So, right, I've screwed that in there, and I'm now going to do the transition there. Well, the next few minutes is going to be a lot of sanding down. I'm sure you don't want to watch any of that, so I'll get back to you shortly. Right, this is the bottom end of the stick. I've turned it all down. I haven't showed doing the turning because obviously that was the same as turning the other bit, but I'll just quickly show you while I slap some sealer on it. Right, I'll give it another coat in a minute. I've left this end here big enough so I can chuck it up. I'm going to turn it round, put the steady rest on and drill the mortise for the tenon that's on the other end of the stick. And then the fun bit, it's all going to be joined together. And the transition done. Always look forward to doing that. A very thin 3-foot long piece of wood whipping round is always an interesting day at the office. Right, just going to get this transition sorted out. I'm going to use the old leg rake for that, I think. Right, I'll get back to you when I've put the finish on. Right, I've put some microcrystalline on there and just give it a quick fluff off. Right, as far as the stick is concerned, that is pretty much finished. I'm just going to go down to the other end and just finish off the bottom, as I left that able to be fitted in a chuck, which I don't need anymore. So what we'll do, we'll go down to the other end of the lathe and finish that bit off. Right, well, that'll just be a couple of coats of sealer and a bit of polish. I'm sure you don't want to watch that, it's only the same as all the other stuff. I'll get back to you in a bit. Right, I've chopped up the knob and I'm just about to dig out a little bit so I can get the infilling for it, done for it. I know what I'm talking about. Right. Right, that'll do. Try again. I think I should have stuck it in here right around actually, but that's not coming out, so it doesn't matter. The other side wasn't as flat, it was just what was naturally in the bottom of the mixing cup. And of course I've just stuck that in there. Whereas this flat, because this side is flat because I machined it off. Right, anyway, back to the bit. Right, I've done most of the turning on that, and I forgot to switch the camera on. I'm just going to do a quick scrape across there and then start sanding. Yeah, I think we've got a bit of a heat crack there. Splendid. Right, I'll get back to you and I'm going to put it all back together. Right folks, there we have it, all done and dusted. It's a bit too long to get on the old whirligig, so I can't really show you much more than that. But we've got the knob there, finished off with the amber infill. Right, well, this is the finished cane, about 30 or so inches long, don't know what that is in metric. It's in three pieces really. There's a join there, as you saw there was a little tenon put on there so it could all be joined together, and we have the little knob with the goldy coloured resin infusion in there. And the little secret this one holds is you can unscrew, as I'm sure you saw me putting the ferrules in earlier, you can unscrew the top, and inside is a little copper tube, and in that little copper tube you could put a short snifter of whatever your heart's desire when you're out on a little bit of a walk. Mine would be Scotch whisky, so there you go, if anybody's listening. So yeah, there you go. All of these bits I've actually made myself. The bungs and not the end. I mean, I bought the end cap obviously and soldered that on. I didn't make the copper pipe, but I've made these fittings to fit. And what I might do at some point is do a short video on how I've done that, just to show you that you don't need any specific or special metalworking tools when you're working with brass or copper. All of this was done on the turnstiler lathe. So yeah, there you go. It doesn't hold a lot, but it holds enough to keep the winter chills off, if that's what you're after. And it's a perfectly good walking cane with a little secret. I need to put a little O-ring around the top because it does rattle a bit, but that's a minor problem. When I made the cane, I did put an insert, or the maple was glued around a core of a Roco, and I was hoping that the Roco would show through, but unfortunately it's only just managed to rear its ugly little head through in a couple of places, so that's a little bit disappointing, but not to worry, there we have it. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. A big thanks to all my subscribers, new ones coming on board, and of course all the old faithful. Please like, comment, subscribe and share it around to somebody you might think has got insomnia and needs to go to sleep at some point. Thanks very much. See you again. Bye bye.